to be here. It was a very close game, and we're just excited to continue to play. It was, a great coaching job by Lafayette's coach, their kids. They played phenomenal, and we came out with a dub tonight. We didn't play so well, but when you can still get a W and not play so well and learn from those mistakes, that's what we're looking forward to.
But you guys already played each other, so you had some film on them. Was there anything game plan wise that they did differently that you didn't expect, or?
No, I think we handled their offense sets very well. Defensively, I think I think they stepped up their game quite a bit defensively, and kind of got up in us in the beginning, and then we adjusted to it, and we just continued to play and battle back. So I thought they played. Lafayette played a tough, physical first half. My kids were a little gun shy, I guess. But the second half, I think we got a little more physical, and we were able to come out with a win.
You want to talk about that? I mean, this is the first time the Parkway's made it in how long?
The championship win?
To the top 28.
Since 2008.
And never made it to the championship. You want to talk about this team as a whole and how far you guys have come?
I think there was a sign when we came in. It's either something like you're going to be a part of history, you're going to make your own history. And that's what these young ladies have done, and that's what they continue to do is make their own history. I'm glad that I'm a part of it. And so just to know that we are the first, if I'm not mistaken, to make it to the championship round. That's phenomenal. I'm in the history book now because of these young ladies. So. And their teammates.
Mikaylah, down the stretch, you hit big shot after big shot. What was going through your mind at that point? It just felt like you were in the zone and you refused to let the team lose.
I think it's just me not wanting to lose. I think that's what it was. I did not want to go home.
You want to talk about your teammates? I know you get a ton of credit, and you always like to deflect to your teammates, man. Use this opportunity to talk about your teammates and how what they've done over the course of these couple of years to help get you guys here for the first time ever.
I mean, they've locked in and worked hard with me. There's been some games where I've been real low, and Chloe would have my back, or JJ, or Lucy. So all I can do is appreciate them for having my back, and I'll have theirs too.
That's one thing that I talked to them about in one of the timeouts, and it's a sisterhood, and I talked about them having one another's back and communicating with one another and not letting one another, get down and picking one another up, and that's a testament to them because, sometimes when you get in that situation, you kind of, maybe feel sorry for yourself, but we didn't do that, and they didn't allow themselves to do that. So that's a testament to the team and the chemistry that they have with one another.
Either one of you can answer this, but how did it feel to play a close game again? I mean, you guys haven't had that in quite a while, and now you have it on the biggest stage. Mikaylah, just covering you, I haven't seen the emotion from you like that this season, but just how did it feel to be in this atmosphere, to be in that moment, to have a game that comes down to the wire after a long stretch without being in that situation?
I mean, it's fun. That's just, as a little girl, that's something you want to be in. That's something you dream of. 2 seconds left, you up by one, what you going to do? You going to fold or you going to sit down and play defense? And that's what we did, so.
And then, Chloe, I wanted to ask you, of course, playing with Mikaylah for so long, what is it like when you see her in that type of zone?
When I see her in that zone, I just know, give her the ball. Give her the ball. She's going to go to work and she's going to get the job done.
And then also, what do you say kind of about your performance and just kind of the team performance overall?
We played rough, but we came out with the dub. It's bad when you have myself playing horrible, but it's good when you have your team, 4 people behind you playing great.
Coach, you talked earlier this week about this was your first opportunity in this atmosphere, in this situation. Was it what you expected? I saw you a couple times. You looked a little stressed out, but that's okay. I understand. But just your thoughts on this first experience for you as a coach.
I was extremely stressed there at one point in time for the simple fact that I know we're a better team than what we played, and I know people in the stands and maybe the media, are looking and saying, "Coach, y'all won. Y'all played phenomenal. We got some work to do if we're gonna come in and win this thing on Saturday, and we know that." And so we're gonna adjust to those things that we did wrong tonight and fix them for Saturday. As far as me, I don't know, I'm kind of old, but to be here in this spotlight is just it's it's surreal, you know, and to have these young ladies go to war, you know, and go to battle. I wouldn't want a different group to go to battle with. You know, I know they're gonna have my back. I have their back with the officials and anybody else. You know, so you know, to be in this atmosphere is just it's been a joy. It's been a joy. You know, I'm not like them. They like the close games and stuff. I like for it to be kind of laid back where I don't have to stress as much. You know, I sweat a little bit tonight. I don't usually do that, but we got the dub.
It was refreshing to hear this week because you hear a lot of times, oh, we're just treating this like another game, but you really understood it. I could hear that it meant a lot to you,
Yes.
and so now that this is final, you're going to a state championship. Has it sunk in yet?
No, it has not sunk in yet, and so it probably won't sink in until probably tomorrow sometime after breakfast, and we'll go to work. We'll start working for Saturday. You know, we'll celebrate tonight, and then back at it in the morning to try to come in and beat whoever wins this next game.
From Mikaylah, any thoughts? You had the ball with about, I think, a minute and a half left to go, and you put up the shot. Any thoughts going through your mind as you hit that point in the ball game?
At that point, it was just score. And that's all it was, just score and get up by enough to where we can make those silly mistakes or have those silly fouls and still be okay.
Mikaylah, you played in big-time games, Team USA, AAU, like all the circuits and everything. What does this game that you're going to play on Saturday night mean to you?
It's a lot. It means a lot. It's like all these goals on this list, and I think this 5A state championship is the top one. The first one. I have it on my bathroom wall. It's a goal on there saying 5A state champions, and I'm just ready to check it off.
Close the same question.
If I can, that's the first thing that she said to me when we got back together after she came back from Hungary, and it was like, Coach, we got to go get it this year.
Yeah.
I said, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And it's been a goal ever since.
Chloe, same question, man. I mean, it's so special. No one's ever done this, ever. Now you get the opportunity to do it, man. What does that mean to you?
Just a blessing to have the opportunity to be here.
Cool, man. Mikaylah,
As a sophomore.
no doubt.
Right.
Mikaylah, I've been asking all the seniors. I'm gonna ask you as well. What advice would you give to a young hooper who's 11 and 12-year-old who's just starting this journey out?
Work hard. Don't go with the crowd. Work hard, keep your head down, stay out of the way. Work hard, work hard, work hard. And once you work hard, you're going to get what's coming for you.
Awesome, man.
And I know that this is kind of putting a damper on things a little bit, but the way that they drove all game, especially in the second half, with 7 seconds, 2 seconds left, are you at all surprised they pull up for a jumper there?
A little bit. I was, because they had been driving the entire time, even though I think, you know, we had better position. But I may have been at a bad angle on the officiating part, but they were driving the ball, so I figured they would drive a little bit. For the pull-up, though, we just got to secure the ball and win this thing, and thank God that's what we did.
Was that what you were guarding against there on the
drive.
Right.
Yes, sir. Yeah, definitely. Cut the drive. They're a drive first team, and we knew that coming in. And like we talked about earlier, sometimes we forget that and we kind of get out of the way a little bit and try to get up in people when we don't necessarily need that. We know what their strengths are, and we need to play to that and stick to it.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you.
Congratulations,
Thank you.
ladies.
Thank you.
Get a quick picture.